Clemson has a pretty interesting tag. Now, they run counter a ton, but right here you can see there's a 3-tech or B-gap player over there backside. They're going to run counter that direction. And what they do a lot is they'll make a switch call or something where this guard ends up basing and now that center becomes the kick. Just kind of give you another option for if you run a counter a lot, again, play side shoulder on them, and we're getting vertical right there. So if you're having trouble with that guy getting back to a 3, you can switch those guys, and we'll look at a few other clips of it. Again, by Clemson, it's very obvious that they put their 3 technique over here to the fullback. A lot of teams right there over front want to do that, put the 3-tech to the fullback, which is fine. But right there, maybe they want to make sure that defensive end doesn't get ahead of steam and ain't able to run stuff down. So they put him right there on that. He's inside gap. He's inside gap to backside linebacker. He's pulling a kick. This fullback's pulling for right there. He's probably going to gap hinge. Knowing that he's back, he may just go straight base right there, but I'd still probably give a hand and then turn back to it. But we'll play it real quick and see what takes place. Good kick by both those guys. You can see again, getting play side shoulder by the center and by the fullback. Allows that running back to go straight vertical, and that's exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for a vertical lane so that now our shoulders are square on that safety. We can give him a two-way cut or have a two-way go with that running back, hopefully make that safety miss and then turn it into a touchdown. So this is a really clear picture of what you're looking for whenever that happens, especially if you're getting, say, an over front to the fullback. This could definitely be a good tag. Here's another clip of Clemson running their counter with their center pulling again. And you got a 3 technique over here to the top side. We're going to be inside gap to backside linebacker. Now that center's pulling, kicking that defensive end. But we'll play it right there. It does a good job. Again, just easy tag. Here's an end zone view of it. And you can see again, 3 technique over there. 74 does a good job. Even though he's got a big gap player, he still steps with his inside foot just in case that guy slants, which it looks like he kind of is. Right there, center pulling, he gets wrong shouldered. Does a good job of logging it and allowing that fullback to get outside. The fullback does a decent job trying to put his play side shoulder on it so the running back can get vertical, which he does right there. But pretty good play right there for Clemson. Here we have an end zone view of it so we can get started. And you can see there's a 3-tech, obvious 3-tech right there, and they're running counter this direction. So they make whatever call so they can pull that guy and get a kick. A little bit easier block for that cutoff backside instead of that center send him all the way back to a B-gap player. Not sure if this is something that you would definitely have in every week as far as the center pulling, especially against 3 front, but if you're getting a lot of B-gap players that are giving you trouble, running you down on the counter, or the center is having a hard time getting back to him, then you can definitely pull that guy. I know it'd be kind of difficult to say, hey, the guy can't really get back to the 3 technique, but I'd rather him pull. If that's the case, then this is probably a tag that you could have against certain fronts, against certain teams, or maybe you see a 3 technique that's a really good ball player. You don't want to give him any space. If that's the case, you might want to base that guy and just play a center kick with him and run it that way. So that's the way that Clemson ran it this past year. I think they ran it probably about a dozen times this way, and it worked out pretty well for them for the most part.